Tom.
We were talking in our last hour with Seth Moulton, Democrat from Massachusetts, about who the Democrats should be right now in the age of Trump. And I'm struck listening to you all talk about Bobby Kennedy, that he was a very different kind of Democrat than many that we see today. Is there a lesson for Democrats to learn about politics, about public presentation, about how to defeat Donald Trump that they can take from Bobby Kennedy?
Well, you know, I read the interview the other day. I quoted last night. This kid, he was a 16-year-old busboy who held Bobby Kennedy's head up when he was shot. Juan Romero. Yeah. And Juan Romero. And he said when Kennedy walked into his room, when he was delivering room service, that Kennedy didn't look through him, but he looked at him. And he said, you know, I felt I was 10 feet tall. And you and I knew Tip and Tip O'Neill and people like that. They're real liberals, and they're phonies. They're pie in the sky until they're always looking in the middle of the distance. They think they're better than everybody. They went to Yale Law, whatever, and whatever they got, they claim they're better than anybody. A true Democrat, lowercase d, thinks they're no better than anybody else. That's what a Democrat is. And when the party regains that with white, black, Hispanic people, everybody starts to think of themselves as one of them instead of being better than them, they'll get back to the party of the people, and they're not there yet. There's too many elitisms. There's so much elitism in the Democratic Party. It's so outrageous. And it all comes to the notion of the meritocracy being entirely academic-based. You don't want to hear about a master plumber being an elite. He is, or she is, but it's all academic, and it's a game they've been playing with themselves, and it's self-saluting. And I'm telling you, the people feel it. There's a party going on, and they ain't invited to it. And that's a big part of this. It's not just economics. I don't buy the whole Marxist argument it's all about economics. It's not all about economics. It's about sensing that your leaders give a damn about you personally. And when that going on, I see some people like that out in the Democratic Party today. And but they got to keep a low profile. You got to stay down. There's too much self-saluting, too many events that seem to be about saluting them, too many galas. People are tired of it. I'm sick of them. And by the way, I'm rooting against them. Even though I may agree with their policies, I think there's a party attitude of elitism, and I think they got to get over it. And it's too much talking to fundraisers, because the people they talk to on these kind of shows are really the people they want their money from, and they're the elite. And I mean, Hillary finally had a Bruce Springsteen concert the last night. How about it? A little late in the game. I mean, identify with the people that the blue-collar regular people identify with, not the elite entertainers. Just my speech. There are other ones, but that's one. I think that's something that Bobby would understand, and Joe Biden would understand, and a few other people would understand today. And I think that's a real problem.
Tough landscape to navigate, though.